Okay, everyone, welcome back. And now we'll be talking on advanced UI techniques. Okay, so like I said, think interface, think user. Okay, it's very important, and we're gonna see that through this module 4, and we're gonna talk about advanced UI techniques. So let's begin. And so we are gonna talk about analyzing user needs without in-depth research. And you can see that from the UI design we just did. You can see that the first screen we had was the bag. Okay, you can see that the first screen we had was the bag, and then we had the details and the the text. You see, now these are the things that user wants. User wants details. So it is important that whenever you are designing, you can actually bring out details and you can ask the user for details that they want for their for the app. Okay, that is important because details are something that actually sell out your app to the consumer based people who are using the app apart from your clients. Okay, so you can see the word says find your daily grocery products. So that means that you can actually get grocery products from the app, and we have the best products all listed in one app. So basically it's telling the people that this is your go-to app when you want to buy your grocery product. You see, those are things that are important when you're actually building an app. The words are important, they are a selling point of that app. Okay, and the next thing are the visuals. You can see the background. We have a gradient background here, we have a one background here, and then we have the white background here. You can see these are different phases of the background that we use, and it depends on at the end of it what the user will be more inclined to. And you can actually mix them up if you want, which we're going to do shortly, because we're going to do an animation shortly to show how you can actually flow through the app and also prototype um, from each screens. Okay, so these are important because when you are placing your content, you need them for clarity and usability. That is the architectural structure of the app. Okay, it has to follow a structure. You are selling something, you are talking to your users through your app. Okay, so it is important to make sure that you use words that are uh, that draw attention, that draw focus. Okay, so the next one we have your welcome back screen, which is your login screen. And you can see we have the username, we have the password, and we have the login, and we also have the forgot password. See, these are the important things that are needed in your login screen, and also Google login, Twitter login, or Apple login, or Facebook login. Now these are important fields that you need to add on your login screen. It is important because you know that whenever you want to log in, there are sometimes you have to open an account through Facebook, open an account through Google, open an account through Apple Store, or through Apple, or you want to use your Twitter. Which account is safe by you? That is the account you can use to open your app account. So those are things you can actually link. So these are important things that are needed, and you see that these things are actually wireframed together, because when you actually link any of these accounts, whenever you lose something, or maybe a file, or maybe your password is not working, these are the informations that the backend people who are creating the code will use to structure a seamless flow from here to your Google, from here to your Facebook, to get back into your app. Okay, so these are important flow charts that you should take note of. And also we have the create an account screen, which the email or username is needed, your password is needed, and also confirm password. And you can see the policy is also listed there, which means each app has a policy to follow. Okay, so always know that too, even though we didn't create the screen for it, but you should know that policy screen is important too, because there are some policies, there's some app you might not read the policy. Nobody reads policy most times, but it is important that you know a bit of the policy, yeah, about the app, because you are signing in you're using, you are giving out your information. Okay, so it's important. Okay, so create an account, and you know that create an account will surely lead to um, a place where it is verified, and then you know you come back to the app. Okay, so we have reset my password, which is when you forget your password, and you can see you have to enter your email address, and you have a submit button which you submit, and then to take you back to your login. Okay, so these are important things that you should know about it. Now we go to the next one, which is your adverts. Okay, so these are important things in UI. You know, you want to actually design adverts that would be a slide, or maybe it would be just an overlook, like someone will see it and say, okay, I want this kind of pack. Okay, so these are something that actually draw attention in an application. You should make sure that when designing, you can actually ask if they have an ad, that like an advert design that they want to add to the to what they have on the app, and then you know you can actually be a designer and just design something. So basically you need little of design knowledge, or you can actually hire a designer to do designs for you about an advert. You give them the dimensions, the width and height, so they get it done for you, and then you can add the advert to your um to your design on your UI, and also create a link to the product that we report afterwards. Okay, so these are important. That's why we have the order now button right there, and you see these are how we list out your items on your store. So you have the premium cabbage, we have cabbage, we have the broccoli, we have the juicy apples, and then we have the fresh bananas. Okay, so these are different, you know, different fields that you should know. So basically these are options that you can click on, and you can see each of them is stated. We have the size in kilograms, we have the name of the product, and then we have the price, we have discounted price, and also we have the add button. And you know, clicking on it will actually take you to a big place where you see the app, the product in full, which we'll do shortly. So we have this one now. You can see the page. As I said, you know, your home page will have the advert, which is this. You have the items, you have the new items, and then you have another advert too, depending on how you want your homepage to be. This is actually just a preview of a simple homepage. And then you have your menu, you have your home, you have your orders, you have your cart right here, and then you have your search, you have your support, depending on how the client wants the thing to be used. Because these are things that can actually be changed. You know, you can put the search bar on top here. Okay, you can put the orders on the right here, but we have the profile here, we have the menu tab here. So it's let me just say, it's how the user uses something that you know that's how you do it. And in some apps you've seen that sometimes menu is here, you've seen that sometimes profile is here. So when doing things, you should make sure that your ideas have flowed through other apps, and then you come and then you build. So you can actually take examples from different applications and know which one is more popular at that point, and then you create a flow that actually goes well with that one that you're building with. Okay, so you actually know which one to go for during your ideation process. Okay, that's very important. Now we go for the screen when one is clicked on. So we use this as an example. When you click on this, it takes you to this page, and this page will show you a more detailed view, having a star rating, having the name of the brand, having the price, having the amount in kg, and also a search which you can use to search, and then maybe go to another list of you see, that's the idea as a designer. Maybe that search button will lead to another list of different products that can be also taken to, that will take you to another page again that is similar to this, or another page that will have a list of items instead of the one that will have a scroll of items. You understand? That is how a UI works. It functions. If you can notice, if you're using an app, you can see these functions. These are functions that actually can be brought to life when you're doing UI designs. Okay, so you have your add to cart button here, apart from the plus button we have here, which we have on this place. Okay, so if you click on it, it takes you directly to this button. then you add to cart will now make it into the button here, which is the cart, and then the person can actually check out afterwards. Okay, so these are advanced UI things I want to do, which I want to teach you, which is this. You can see how the scroll is working. Yeah, so this is what we want to learn now. So we can see that this is another advert again, which we have. Okay, so right now let's go back and learn how to do the scroll. So we want to do it for this too, so that you can actually scroll through and see the product that they have. Okay, let's do that right now.